It's Fans Corner. Welcome to it and thank you for making time for our episode. And welcome back as we commence the 2024-2025 football season, the official start of the domestic South African football kick-starting out in Orlando, in Soweto, in a MTN 8 quarterfinal between Orlando Pirates and Supersport United. What an exciting fixture that was. We saw a packed stadium. That's the first thing that I always talk about if we are going to turn back South African football to its former glory days. We have to pack up those stadiums. What an amazing atmosphere that we saw. Shout out to the fans who made time to go to the stadium, and shout out to everyone that made the atmosphere as electrifying as it was down there, Escotini, Sigamaminzel. Now, looking at the game, it's a typical Super Sports and Pirates game. These two are never involved in boring games, especially with Gavin Hunt at the helm of Super Sports. Even before, during his former days at Super Sports United, even at Vets, Gavin Hunt, whenever he takes on these big teams, it's always an exciting watch. Now, we know Gavin Hunt is a coach who believes in defense. We saw that even in the first half, especially of the game. We saw what Super Sports were doing to Pirates. They were trying to press Pirates from high above there. We saw trying to, and the thing is, when you try to press these Orlando Pirates, you are inviting trouble, because number one, you have a lot of skillful players out there at Orlando Pirates. So if you are trying to press them high up there, if they break against the press, they are going to cause you troubles, especially looking at their pace. I mean, you have Munapule Saleng operating on the right hand side, you have Mufukeng operating on the left, and you also have other skillful players there, the likes of Tito, the likes of Hoto. They're going to cause you troubles if they're going to break out of the press. So, but I think Gavin Hunt had a good plan, because they were very cautious in their pressing, Super Sports. That is why you saw Pirates. If you look at the stats, they showed, especially in the first half, they showed that the ball was played more on the Pirates side than on the Super Sports side, even though the ball position was with Orlando Pirates. So Pirates was playing very well, but they were failing to break the Super Sports. Yes, they made chances, they made opportunities to try and to get into the final third, but most of the time the game was played in the middle of the park or in the Pirates side of the field, but it was with the Pirates. It was not because of the attack from Super Sports. They didn't attack much Super Sports, but this is how Gavin Hunt usually plays. He's famously known for his quote saying that strikers will win you games, but defenders will win you titles, and that's exactly what he does. He tries, whenever he plays against a team that is more stronger than his side in terms of attacking, he tries to defend and frustrate them, and then he gets one chance and punishes you. That's how he used to win leagues. If you remember, Gavin Hunt used to win leagues with very few points and very few goals scored and very few goals conceded even. So that's how he used to win titles, and that's a typical philosophy of Gavin Hunt. And you see him coming up against a coach that is very strongly attack-minded in Jose Riverio, with the kind of Pirates team that he has that allows him to play this attacking football. It was always going to be an exciting game. We saw how Orlando Pirates tried to break through that the back four of Super Sports and struggling for a number of times. But what a goal to break the deadlock by Oli Senda. It's a striker's goal as a defender. It's great when you see a defender scoring a cool, calm and collected and composed. It's a great goal to start the season for him, and also to open the scoring for Orlando Pirates in the first half. And in the second half, we saw Super Sports coming back, and I think it may have been the team talk that they had during the halftime, that we need to make sure that we score as early as possible. That's why you saw them scoring very early in the second half. As soon as the game started, they went for an equalizer, and they got it through Vincent Pule, with Bradley Grobler providing an assist there. A typical Bradley Grobler kind of play, in the air, aerial balls, and then Vincent Pule tapping it in, heading it down and equalizing for Supersports United. And I think Gavin Hunt, I don't think Supersports tried to go for the win there, They try to drag the game for as long as possible, because when you have a team like Pirates that is so attack minded, and when they keep on attacking and then they don't score, they get frustrated, and that's what Gavin Hunt. That's where Gavin Hunt thrives. When his opponents are frustrated, that's when he comes for you. But we saw Pirates coming in very very strong in the extra time. The game ended in a 1-1 draw, and then they went to extra time. Beautiful goal scored by Monna Pule Saleng to take the lead in the first half of the extra time, and the third goal just killed it off. I mean, from there on, it was only going to end in one way. We saw Pirates continuing where they left off last season, dominating in local tournaments, in local cups, dominating like they did for the past couple of seasons, and it looks like it's an even stronger Orlando Pirates this season. They are quite a dangerous team. In fact, if you look at both teams, you start to have a feel or an idea that both of them might have a good season. I expect Supersport to have a good season. We've seen them boosting their squad. We saw a few signings by Gavin Hunt. Orlando Pirates, they had a very good team last season. Even this season, we expect them to do even better with the experience that they had from last season, coming second and winning 2 trophies. Rivero had a very good season. We expect Pirates to be very strong this season. I mean, with the MTN 8, you just need a few games to win to win the trophy, and I have a feeling that Orlando Pirates might just defend this trophy, winning it for the 3rd consecutive time, because they won it 2 seasons ago. They also won it last season, and we saw how strong they are also this season. But the season is still young. We haven't even started the league yet. There isn't much we can say, but with the little that we've seen and what we know about this Pirates team, I think they are going to be dangerous again this season, and they might even challenge for the league itself. We haven't seen much, yes, of course. We haven't seen any of the other teams play, but what a great game of football, and what a way to start the South African domestic football season. It was great to see that, and thank you so much once again for making time to watch this episode. We meet again in another episode, and we expect that this season is going to be fire, considering what has been happening in other teams as well. Let's meet again in the next episode. Thank you.